Okay, testing. Nice. I did do a little bit of grinding last night. I think it was like 10 to 15 minutes. Maybe less. But I think I bought something from somewhere. Oh yeah, I bought the furnitures to my house. That's what I did last night. Off stream. And I didn't do any progression. So the reason why I traveled here was because I remember I have a key. And I think this is where the door is. Let me check my equipment. Yes. So I think the door is somewhere up here and to the right. Yep. Excuse me. I really hate hiccups. Sometimes I hiccup uncontrollably. Oh, this is a shortcut. I thought it goes all the way up. Okay. Nothing here. Another... Oh, parroting. Another keyhole. Oh, this... I was gonna say this sucks. I don't think I can go back up. So there are actually 4 branches, and I don't have the map to here. I'm assuming this is a loopback. Is it? Doesn't seem like it. Ouch. Weird plates. I keep mistaking this for the merchant. But I guess the merchant is thinner, slimmer. Oh, okay. Wait, this is a loop back. Then go to the right then. Pretty sure one of this is gonna spawn an enemy. There was this kind of enemy back up there. Research lab looking place. There's nothing down there. Oh yeah, and I'm late today because kind of woke up late and everything turned out to be a lot later than usual. Even lunch and everything. Everything's late. So weird that how everything got pushed back. River effigy. Just for one item? So I guess I'm supposed to look back up here. And then I have to go up and right. There's only one way to go left. This place looks Penitent 8 of the 12, blah blah blah. I don't really know what are all these. Nothing special. Can I break that? No. Almost missed this room. So dark again. Maybe I should turn up my monitor brightness. Do I know this place? Oh. Wait, no, this is... No, I don't know this place. Let me go this side first. Oh, it's just loot. Luckily I came back here. I'll probably forgot about this. I'll probably forget about this place. But now go right first. In Dolan. Secret? And it's... I heard something. It actually might be a one-way look back. So that means this is the only place I should go. So either left or up. Have I been here? I feel like I've been here. And I feel like maybe I have not. Looks familiar. No, I've not, I think. Oh, I finally got the map. Nothing. I'm not really sure when to play the needling and when to go back to that NPC. The one that upgrades my shit. Oh, now that I have the map, go here first. Oh, I think I needed to struggle there. Traps. Sounds like a dog in there. It is. That's all. Okay. Not gonna argue with that. So it's more up. Oh, this is a loop back. To where? Is this a loop back? No, it's not. I don't think so. Oh. But I have the key to this place. I feel like I shouldn't use my key yet. Go to the right first. I don't like this trail. What? Where? Oh, I need to hit this to go up. Does it spawn more? It does. Oh. Okay. This looks like a doable jump. I adjusted my mentality today. Probably won't get mad. Probably. Oh, you cannot climb that? Feels like I really cannot climb that. If I cannot climb that, maybe hit this? Aha. Oh, it's just a mask. Nothing else up there? No. Nothing. Okay. Then that's it for that room. There's one more room to the right here. Oh, it's probably a loop back. Then I'll go left. Do I need to? Oh, let me go this way first. Into. Okay. Lots of keyholes here. It's just like in real life. I'll go this way. Have I been in here? Oh, it's a... See that. Dolan. Almost got hit. Whoop, another one. Oh, I didn't see that. Can I get some kills? Doesn't work. Wow. Oh shit, luckily I didn't land on those spikes. Try to move further. Well, this guy looks very different. Okay, I got a heal. Feel more comfortable exploring. This is the other side of this place. Anything up? Nothing, nothing on the ceiling. This is also the other side. So there, I definitely can get the indolent key from here. I saw that while falling down. I saw that trap. I think this is the key. I knew it. It's all about logic, man. So I opened this. And then I can open the door up there. Thank you. Don't waste the silk. And also open this. I kind of want to go back to the bench to update the map. But I think I should not. Indolent. I think I'm going up left here. What's to the right? I think it was the loot, right? Yeah, it was the loot. And if I go all the way up here, it's a whole lot of nothing. Erratic. Oh, I cannot go through here. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna go update my map. I'll probably have to go back down. Maybe this way. It's a loot. Oh, this is also... Oh, this is erratic. This one? Yeah, indolent. It's a trap right in front of my feet. Ouch. Oh, it's a different kind of trap now. Oh no. Maybe I can use the... trap for my... Yes. Just keep stepping this one. Maybe this one. Ooh, I like this. that was pretty easy. Cannot go down, so up. I feel like it's kind of weird because the more I play, like the longer I play the Metroidvania, I usually start to not look for treasure rooms. I mean, secret rooms, not treasure. My eyes, I mean. They start to not look for those secrets. Until I consciously tell myself to do it. But usually at the start of the game, it's all subconscious. Oh. Is that a secret? Oh. Go to the left. Where am I? Oh. Oh, this is dark as fuck. I think this is a loop back. Oh, loot. Did I get back my rosaries? I think I did. There's the one-sided, yeah. Okay. Go up and right. Oh. Almost got hit. So... why does this... oh, it's not. I thought this is... like the other side of that Mount Faye. I mean, technically it's the other side, but... guess I'm lucky to have done Mount Faye first. So that I don't have to deal with the temperature. Ouch. There's one more here. Where am I actually going? That fat ass. You know, I've only recently known what is PAWG. PAWG. I just knew like a few months back. Never knew what it meant. Not PogChamp, but PAWG POG. And when I know about it, I never thought about. I mean, that was never my guess at all. Let's look back nice. I guess it's also kind of weird that I didn't even try to Google search what it meant. Not sure why. I'm the kind of person that I usually just Google everything that I'm curious about, like anything. The spectrum is like everywhere. From science to some nasty shit and some boring shit. Everything. If I'm curious, I'll Google it. Descent. It's fight, I think. Fucking. Oh, there. Oh. I thought there were more enemies being spawned. The fights here are pretty easy. As in the ambush fights. And there are so many benches around. What's up with that? Can you drink some water? Okay. Where am I going? I have the heretic key. I don't remember where it was, but it was somewhere in the middle, and it's like it's blocking the way down, isn't it? This one. So where am I? Isn't this like a loop back? This really looks like a loop back. It is. It's probably down there, right beside the bench. How do I get to the bench? Weird. This way? No. Oh. I think it's here. Damn, this dog was silent. I think I sat on the chair. I'm gonna assume that I sat on it because I don't remember. So now, open this door. Fuck, this guy's gonna... Fucking hell. That didn't deal damage. That speed attack did not deal any damage. So I see a way up. So it's probably from here. Uncharted territory. Talking about Uncharted territory, I've never played Uncharted before. Heard that it's a good game, but I feel like I don't like games like GTA. Maybe not just GTA, like those open world, really big ass open world. I guess Elden Ring is kind of open world, but I'm not sure what's the deciding factor. Oh, that looks big. Oh. I think I can either break it or, I don't know, inspect it first. Feels like a boss fight. Do I play a guitar here for something? No, I think I'll just break it. Oh, it's a gate. I thought it's a seal. Half spawn of a distant land. Oh yeah, talking about half spawn. Actually, this has nothing to do with half spawn, but talking about Hornet, I just knew that Hornet is a spider last night. All this while in this game, people call me a spider. I didn't know that I was actually a spider. But I thought I was a hornet, but people call me a spider. But I'm a spider named Hornet. That's what it is. In this cage I've waited, let me strength be bound to yours in the future of a cursed kingdom. What if I don't bind? Can I just walk away? First sinner. Whoa. Okay, okay. She's really fast. She's really fast and very erotic. I mean, erratic. It's really hard to even hit her. What do I do? Put a shit ton of put a shit ton of this, I guess. I should have healed. Whoa, she's healing. It caught me off guard. I forgot to look at my health. Can I just walk away? No, you're stuck to binding. That means it's not a choice. What if I play the violin? You have to keep track on your health because touching her takes... Touching her is 1 damage, but if you get hit by her, it's 2. That hurts. No, don't. Fuck you. If I don't get the heal, you don't get the heal either. Let me heal. Come on. Kind of have to, like, kind of have to dash to attack it. Oh, I wasted my heal. Wow. Oh, I bump into her. This fight is gonna take a while. I gotta learn the movesets. Probably not the first form. The second form is probably the thing that I need to learn. That is probably the hardest to expect. Because you have to dash to it to deal damage. Ouch. Damn. This fight is probably the fight that you don't want to go back to the bench, and that's why you want to use the shell shards. No. Did I use the shell shards? Oh, wait. Cannot use items while in a memory. I think she's gone. Unless there's a third form. Third form. No, it's not. Except... I hope that I don't accidentally get like the bad ending or something. Defeat first sinner. This place might be the abyss, since we always come back home. Maybe this is inside the cocoon. Ever thought about that? Maybe this is the inside of the cocoon. Oh, excuse me. Inside the cocoon of the cocoon. The cocoon that I fought with Grandma 2 days back. That cocoon. Wonder why it says accept. And the boss name is called First Sinner. Am I a sinner that I have to accept myself? Or why do I have to accept the First Sinner? Flashbang. Inception. Oh, I thought it's a dream in a dream. She called us daughters, called us divine, she lied. She lied. Rune Rage. Is this the indicator that I need to go back to upgrade my things? Oh. But it's random, right? Feels like a shitty skill. Well, I don't know where to go next. And since I don't know where to go next, I'm gonna go check if I can upgrade myself. I think that NPC's name is called Eva or Eva. Let's go back to Bone Bottom. Oh, I should change my skill. Change back to hostage. Go down. Is her name not Eva? I always thought it is.
That's fine.
But no. Census limits, what was beyond? No upgrades. I need to reevaluate the situation right now. So I would need a simple key here, but I don't have an extra simple key and I don't know where to get one. And I don't have the map to these two places. I don't even know where is the map lady. Can I call her from here? No. Maybe I play the violin here? Nope. Continue to evaluate. Oh, maybe I go here. This is a stuck place. What was here? High halls. Okay, I think I mean I thought about two different places that I want to check out. One is this one, Blasted Steps. The other one is this High Halls. And I think the High Halls one is easier to forget, so I think I'll go there first. And that means I need to go Grand Beltway. And then take Ventrica, the tube. Something went into my eye. Go up to High Halls. I feel like my eyelids suck. You know how people can keep blinking until they have something out of their eyes? I feel like my eyelids cannot do that. Suck. How do I go back up? What the fuck? It doesn't seem like I can go back up. So what was this again? I think it was a shit ton of rosaries. Hey for tap. Damn, I didn't see you. I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Easy game, I beat this game in 5 minutes. I hit uninstall and win. You should at least beat the game in 1 hour and 15 minutes so that you can get a free refund from Steam. There's nothing to... Oh, should I buy? Nah. The mount. There are some games that I've played. Like I can't tell if I like the game or not. And then at the 1 hour and maybe 30-minute mark, I refund it. Because if it takes 1 hour and 30 minutes and you cannot figure out whether you like the game or not, then you probably don't like the game. That's what I think.
Million.
You know what game sucks balls? Stardew Valley? I can see that that game is not really your type of game. You don't really play that game, those games, isn't it? It's not even a game, it's sports simulator. I don't think you ever played that genre of games. But I would say it's... I've only played it once, like one... How do you put it? One cycle, one run. I don't know how people play it like for years. It's not even a game, it's sports simulator. There aren't games, it's chore simulator. I feel like a lot of games are chores, isn't it? Especially those live service games. You have to do like dailies, weeklies, MMOs. And if you are a long-term... what was that game again? Smite? If you're a long-term Smite player, you will fear of missing out. And then you'll start doing dailies and shit. You know, that's how games are. Ouch. Smiteman. I used to like that game when it first came out, to be honest, but don't like it anymore. After I stopped playing it, I really don't like it. And then when we play together, I feel like I really don't like it anymore. Maybe it's that genre. I don't like I don't think I like competitive games anymore. I haven't played a game in a long time. I played Smite a long time ago. Yeah, I figured you haven't been playing any games. You've been doing some crazy tracking, isn't it? What about Dying Simulator? I recently reinstalled that game. I play it from time to time, but I find that in that game, you need to adjust your mentality. Basically, you don't play it like a normal shooter game. It's not meant to be played like a normal shooter game. You know how in normal shooter games you care about your kill death ratio, your performance, and your score, especially your score on the scoreboard? That is not the game for that. In that game, it's just winning the war or losing the war. And you shouldn't be afraid to die. In other words, there's not really a point to camping. I learned this, and then I realized that game is pretty fun. There was a time where I cared about my score and, you know, everything is like shit. And I found out a technique to playing that game. You shoot someone, and then you go where they came from, where they run from. That's where they spawn. And that also means you get to destroy their spawn point. A season of Dying Simulator? It's definitely not fun to stream, I'm pretty sure. Because there's nothing much to command on it. You literally keep dying, but you take objectives, you do shit. And in some people's eyes, you might be like wasting time getting yourself killed over and over again, but actually you're doing something. Fuck this game, every asshole is playing this game at the moment. Am I an asshole for playing it too? Damn. I think it's because the game has a cult following, isn't it? Because this game is like way due its release time. New game simulator? It's not because it's new. It's definitely not because it's new. But I play this game not because I like this particular game, but I like Metroidvanias. Despite saying that, I don't like I never played Metroid. Are you in Hollow Man Cult? No. Actually, no. I think this game is very... I want to say it's generic, but it's not in a bad way. To me, it's just another Metroidvania game. That's all. Try Super Metroid or Metroid Prime. Do they have a newer version? I feel like some of the older games didn't age well. Did you play Ori games? I forget. I did play both of them, and I really liked both of them. I would say the thing is that I would say I like this as much as Ori, or in other words, I like Ori as much as this because I like them all the same. It's not like I really like that game, like I love it or go crazy about it, but I like Metroidvania games, that's all. I like the GFX. I always meant to play Ori. What's GFX? Graphics? Graphics effects? That game is pretty. That game is pretty. They made it really it's almost like a fairy tale, pretty graphics. I see. I've played a lot of Metroidvania games, now that I think about it, but I never played Metroid. Any Metroid series. Never played any of that. It's really hard to go back and play the older games. Some have clunky controls, and I don't know if I can like overlook that. I'm going to go somewhere. I don't really remember where it is. I think it's blasted something. I've played some Metroidvanias that probably has like 60 plus reviews. Some were pretty good, but I feel like people don't really play that type of games. You play Celeste? I did. But that is not a Metroidvania, isn't it? That feels more like a... That feels more like a speedrun game. Platformer? Oh yeah, that's called platformer, right? I guess platformer games are speedrun games, now that I think about it. That game was actually less frustrating than this game. Don't remember. Oh, every game is a speedrun game if you get gay enough. What? I mean, can you speedrun poker? I don't think so. Speedrun to a certain amount of money. Sometimes when I do things impatiently, I would say I'm doing speedrun strats. But actually, I've never done a speedrun in my life before. Is that a rainbow tea? I've never even done a speedrun. I've never even done speedrun on FF9. FF9 has a... Whoa. What the fuck is this place? FF9 has a speedrun that lets you get the ultimate weapon for Steiner, if I'm not mistaken. FF9 speedrun would be boring as fuck. What is it? 40 hours Le Mans? 8.4, 5 hours world record. Illegal in Malaysia. Are you talking about gay? Actually, I don't know if it's illegal or not. Maybe it is illegal by law, but you know, people don't really do anything about it. There's 8.5 hours of cutscenes and battle intro source alone. I think 8.5 hours is probably some like any percent. You skip a lot of parts. But I wasn't talking about speedrunning the game itself. I'm talking about there's a weapon that you actually get, which is the ultimate weapon for a character. You have to reach the last dungeon by a certain amount of hours. Don't quite remember how many. I feel like I'm gonna die. It is any percent. I've heard of that. There are other FF with that, I think. I can't think of any right now in my brain. FF9 is probably the only one that I confirm. Like I know it by heart. Without Googling. Is what I mean. I did FF10 all achievements, and I'm pretty sure FF10 doesn't have that kind of shit. I don't know where to go now in this game. What the fuck? I feel like I should really look up a guide. Awkward silence. Yeah, I don't know where to go. Reason I was gonna say instead of looking where to go where to look. The reason why I wanted to say this is because recently there's a TikTok. There's a person posted a video saying, "Don't love your job, job your love." And then everyone made fun of her. They say shit like, what? I can't think of any other examples. But everyone made fun of her. That was pretty funny. Don't love your job, job your love. And then people say like, don't something. Fuck. Can't remember even one example. What? Where's that place again? Grand Bell. I feel like I need to Google. Don't love your job. Job your love. It's a reality star. Oh, what the fuck? No, no one. There's no simple. Oh yeah. Don't love your job, judge your love. And then someone in the comments said, don't judge a book by its cover. Cover the judge by its book. And then there's another one say, watch what you eat what you watch. Damn, the people are fucking creative. Okay, going up. I feel like in this day and age, you cannot just say stupid shit online. If you really care, you know, getting bullied or whatever. Damn, this piece of shit. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that if you put yourself, like, if you expose yourself on the internet, you're bound to get bullied. Bully is a natural thing in life. It happens everywhere. Why don't I have the shit here? Damn, I look on AI and can't find a single other game that has something like Excalibur, where the timer starts at game start and you can't get it if you don't get there. Oh, in time. I thought there were other FF with that, but I guess not. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, now that you've done your research, pretty sure it's true. But on the top of my mind, I don't... Except for the newer games. I don't like Square Enix anymore. I used to be a Square Enix fanboy, and now I'm heterosexual. Where the fuck is that thing? I hated Square since FF7? Damn. I was born in that PS1 era, so actually earlier. A little bit earlier. So, you know, PS1, FF7 was a big thing. FF6 is one of my favorite games of all time. FF7 is trash. FF7 was a terrible game. I don't know. I mean, it might be terrible. Now that I don't really care anymore. But it doesn't mean that it's not my childhood. It's still my childhood. So, you know, things might be shitty, but it still holds an important place in your life. So, you know, one man's trash is another man's something. You have nostalgia disease. The thing is that when I was younger, I've never played FF6. I played FF6 in my older age. By that time, I've already exposed myself to a lot of games, so I think it felt like just another game. I feel like sometimes when people tell about their favorite game or whatever, it also has to do with when they are exposed to that particular game, right? Or something that they like. For some games. But I think Chrono Trigger is actually a game that blew my mind. FF6 to FF7 was the biggest drop off in the history of games. Yeah, that's the thing, because I can understand why people like it from nostalgia, but there's no other excuse. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to come out with a reason. For example, maybe if I were to play FF6 first, I wouldn't think FF7 is better. But the thing is that I played FF7 first, and I played FF6 in my 20s. So it's like, you know, bias. There's also no story in FF7. I mean, I would say you're also biased. Everyone is biased. Cat aliens, man? What? What are you talking about? You mean the Kate Seed? Hmm. I don't know. I mean, if I were to compare like FF6, FF7, and Chrono Trigger is like, it really blew my mind. It doesn't matter when I played that game. I played that game when I was very old, like 20 plus, or maybe near 30, and it still blew my mind. But for FF7 and FF6, I think if I started playing at my 30s, I don't think they're gonna be good. That's all I gotta say. I think you have nostalgia disease also.
Yanara.
I don't know. FF7 had. I'm thinking of FF9 Catman aliens. Oh, you're talking about the main character? I think it was called Zidane. And also FF9 was my childhood, so basically FF9 is like my second PS1 game. The worst part is when I own PS1, it's at the end of the PS1 life. So I didn't need to wait for any games. Like, the games are already out. So I remember playing FF9 before FF8. And I hated FF8 so much at that time. FF7 was my first FF on PS1. And so much dude just spent a week running across the map and grinding. I really like the system where you equip different weapons and get the skills. I guess to me, story was never a selling point. You know Baldur's Gate 3? Damn, there's a long wall of text. It's too long. Next time you gotta like, hey, it's too much. The fucking pieces you have to find based on your photos. Oh, you mean the chocobo thing? I think. What? Struggle with what? I didn't read the two longest wall of text. But I'm assuming it's the summary of FF6 and FF7. Struggle with loss, betrayal, and growth. Yes, my identity, my cloud. But yeah, the chocobo find the bullshit, complete bullshit. And the frog crab? What frog? What the fuck? Are we? Oh, is it Kina? Or Queena? Or whatever her name is called. I don't remember doing that. Queena Riceman? Kina? Wait, that's quinoa, right? Quinoa is not a rice, right? I don't think it's a rice. I'm really lost. I think I need a guide. I think it's a grain, I don't know. I modded it and made each frog worth 100 fox. I've never thought about doing that at all. But didn't you need only 50? Why do you mod it to 100? You have to have the exact number of frogs to get the item. What? That sounds more like a cheat engine than a mod, to be honest. I'm gonna look for a guide. Fucking hell. It has cheats too, so it's like a Game Shark. Some of the mods like make the battle swirl shorter. Oh, I feel like I don't really want to. You know, for the longest time, I've wanted to revisit Final Fantasy series from FF1 all the way up to maybe 15. But then I don't think I want to do that anymore. Here's some good mods for FF9 to eliminate bloat, time wasting garbage. Why do you even play the game if you're so annoyed with the long ass animations? I mean, why don't just play something else? I'm not asking you to play Hollow Knight. I'm just googling Hollow Knight Silksong, how to get to Act 3, Labound. I heard FF7 remake trash. I played the first part of the FF7 remake and I don't want to play the second part. I didn't even like look at the trailers and whatever. It's all, I mean, it's not what I wanted. I wasn't annoyed with the animations because I deleted them from the start. Yeah, because you are annoyed, that's why you deleted them, isn't it? Oh my god. Recently, there's been like I've seen a lot of websites that are purely AI generated articles. Complete all the wishes from the wish boards. Bone bottom Bellheart. Songclave build a Bellheart house. Rescue most of the fleet and send a caravan to Pale Lake Safe Haven. Fix the second Sentinel. Complete the Silk and Soul Wish quest. No, I was just setting the options for the mods. Then why did you leave it out? Yes, please make swirl crab 0 seconds. What's the swirl crab that you're talking about? Swirl. Don't really remember. I think I should do this quest. Crust nut and pickled maggot. Battle starts, there's a shitty swirl battle intro that lasts like 10 seconds. Source the screen and then there's okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Ding, 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 ding. And then only the fight starts. You gotta pull out your weapon, come on. Come on, man. In the sense of Karak. What the fuck? Okay. Skips directly to battle. Gather shit about this. Is this just a collected thon? I cannot confirm or deny that. The only thing I know is that I've fought the fake final boss, and I think there's a kind of like a secret final boss. And now I'm trying to unlock that that secret final boss, LMFAO. And apparently to unlock that secret final boss, I have to finish up like the side quests and all those shitty ass shits. Plural, okay? English. And so I'm like constantly lost and I don't know what to do. Because I didn't want to look up a guide. Did you beat that Rainbow Ball dumb shit boss in FF9? Okay, the reason why I didn't beat it, I gotta tell you. It's because I think I've only played like FF9 twice in my life. One is when I was a kid, which at that time there was not a lot of info about those super bosses. The second time was maybe past 20. And I think I didn't finish playing the game. So no, I didn't fight that super boss. I cheated it the ball. If I were to replay FF9, I would definitely attempt to beat it. And I will make sure that I can beat it without cheating. I'll probably spend like a shit ton of time grinding it. One game I like that's super annoying because of the inventory limits is Parasite Eve. I've played that only when I was younger, and I think I was too scared to play the game. It was pretty scary as a kid. Parasite Eve. And when I was a kid, I don't even dare to play Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis, imagine that. I didn't dare to play as a kid. And then I played, what was that called? Resident Evil? When I was a kid. I think I, like, metaphorically almost shit my pants. I got so scared that I couldn't sleep at night, I'm pretty sure. What's this place? Oh, wrong way. You know, I always hated Resident Evil shit. Resident Evil was like fucking scary when I was a kid. I probably didn't sleep. I mean, I did sleep, but I probably have trouble sleeping at night for more than a week, I think. It was crazy. As a kid, you have more imaginations. Do you play games in English when you were younger? Yeah, English is kind of like my first language, even though I always say the wrong words. But English is my first language. Did you grow up in MY? Yes. And I just saw Devil May Cry, fuck that shit. I used to love to play Devil May Cry. I think on the PS2 it was Devil May Cry 3. I did play the recent ones also, I think 4 and 5, but I didn't like it as much. And I think when I got older, my combo skills suck so much that I started to not like the game. That Devil May Cry expert. I was an expert when I was younger. When I was a kid, I constantly get like the SSS combo skills. I couldn't do it when I play like FF, no, not FF, Devil May Cry 4 or 5. It's so funny because I still remember playing in front of my friend. I used to have a friend that always come over to my house to play games, and I always show off my skills to that guy. I'm not gay, by the way, in case you have some unwanted advances. What happened to that guy? I don't talk to that guy anymore, you know. We got older and then he has his life. But I guess we didn't stay as friends. Not the friends with benefit kind of friends. Just normal friends. Just to clarify. I vaguely remember you saying there was a friend you had that you didn't like anymore before. I don't really know which one you're talking. There's too many of them. There's too many of the friends that I don't I don't like anymore. There is one of my friends that goes like way downhill. Maybe it was just some guy you played with online and you stopped. Oh, I'm talking about some other guy. I might be thinking of someone else. Maybe you're talking about someone else, but I'm talking about a guy that I had known since high school, I think. So like 14. Because 13, I think we were in a different class. I think we were in the same class when I was 14. And I think he was a good friend. And then I don't know what happened. Like when we got older, 20 plus, we still play games and, you know, have fun, talk about life, everything. And then suddenly it's like his shit just gone down. Like, I don't know what happened. He became a piece of shit, basically. Not sure what's going on. I always felt that we were pretty similar in thoughts, because I think of myself as a very logical person, and I think that he is a pretty logical person, and I thought that we could be friends like for quite a long time. But the more we like get older, the more I think that he's a fucked up, like his logic is fucked up. What did you not like about him? Sometimes he would say things like he did that for... Sometimes he would say things like he did that for the benefit of everyone, but you know, definitely that is not true. And then he tries to justify, and then when people just let it slide, he still wants to kind of like prove himself. Like, people already dropped the topic, and then he still keeps trying. I mean, it's a compilation of a lot of issues. My logic is 0-10. Don't like you anymore. Oh, you're talking about what I'm saying. It's not that his logic is 0-10 and then I don't like it anymore. I don't want to be friends with him anymore. It's the actions that he take. Feels like he's the kind of person that feels, you know, he's selfish. Everyone is selfish, right? At a certain point. But sometimes when you're selfish, you don't justify your selfishness. You just do it, and then when people call you out, then you just, you know, either be a big man and admit it, or just pretend like nothing happened, you know, nobody cares. But he's the type of person that he needs to justify it. I'm not sure for what reason. Maybe that was the guy? I don't know. Maybe. He's a very good topic for my friends and I. We used to talk about him like, kind of like from time to time. Even though we haven't been talking for, I think, more than 10 years, maybe. No. Less than 10 years, but more than 5. You still hang out with friends a lot? I hang out with kind of like 1 or 2 friends left. Don't really have friends anymore. The Mao. I don't like hi-bye friends. It depends on how you define friends, right? High life, high bye. That means you just kind of like greetings, like good morning, and then oh yeah. Then, to me, that is an acquaintance. But people consider that as a friend. And if you talk about acquaintances, then I try to not make acquaintances. Because I don't want to deal with shit. You know, sometimes the more people you know, and then suddenly they'll start selling you insurance and shit. Fucking hell. I mean, I think I need to scroll up to read, but let me just go through this. Oh, fuck. Please buy my cosmetics. Yeah, especially, you know, there was a time... Damn, what was it called? What was the pandemic called? Coronavirus? COVID? Yeah. You know, that at that time everyone starts to change their job to like e-commerce, and then people start selling you shit. You have 0 fans and more IRL Mao. I moved like 1,500 miles from everyone I knew. But did you get any new... Actually, I wouldn't ask if you have any new friends, because to me, I find that looking for friends at 30 plus and 40 plus is absurd. What's the point? Oh. Fuck. This place sucks. It's like impossible. I mean, it's not really impossible. It's just that it depends on your intentions. If you are looking for a friend that you can talk to, well, okay, you have to know, you have to define what's a friend. If you are looking for someone that you just want to talk to, it feels like you can just talk to any strangers. You might even feel more comfortable talking to strangers sometimes because, you know, they don't know anything about you, and then they probably don't give a shit, and then they won't say anything. And in the best case scenario, they don't care enough to judge you. Right? And if you want to do shit together, then it's better off just looking for like a similar hobbyist, something like that. Go camping, go to dinner, go for a walk in the woods, smoke meat, plot assassinations. You see, except for the last one, I think the others you can actually find just like a hobby partner. It's not really a friend, but they do those things with you. And not just one person, there's multiple different persons for different activity. Can't find anyone to do any of that. Everyone is too busy with their own shit. That's why you see the sequence is wrong. You are looking for a friend to do things with you, but in fact you are supposed to look for people to do things with you to be your friend, right? That's why I have to keep asking, like, how do you define friends? Because you know how people say, like, whatever, true friends help you when you're in, like, lowest point or whatever. But then how many lowest point would you have to test your friends? I only really hang out with other people through volunteering, search and rescue. Yeah, maybe you could find some friends there that, you know, do the same thing. If you if you think that as a friend, then basically everyone that does that you can consider them as friend, isn't it? Someone with similar interests and philosophy, but could also just be someone you have fun with, go bowling or whatever. I think the main issue is that we are looking for someone that we like, to do things that we like, that I like together, or you like. Like, basically you want that person to spend their time on your hobby, on your favorite activity. You have bowling in MY? Yeah. Why not? It's not illegal. But I don't like to do bowling. Is it like 9 pin? Isn't it 10? 4, 3, 2, 1, isn't it? What's... I don't really know much about bowling. 10 is like normal USA. Canada uses some weird 9 shoes with smaller pins and smaller balls. Maybe there's a 9-pin version, I don't know. Never seen or heard of it before though. But then again, I don't really like to play bowling. I've played a few times. It's not really my thing. I didn't know how to play, but it's not like I don't score, it's just that I don't really know what weight should I bowl. And all the technical bit. I think my score is pretty average, not like those shitty ass, you know, those shitty ass that you couldn't get any score, like you go into the ditch all the time. Pretty sure I can get some average scores. It's called Candlepin. I've never heard of it before, but maybe, you know, Malaysia is like, we have a lot of things other countries have, because in typically Malaysians like to copy what other people do. Instead of an hourglass shape, the pins are just like candlesticks straight up and down. Never heard of that. For most people, bowling is fun just to throw something heavy and knock some shit down. Yeah, I didn't find that part fun. If you want to get good, you have to get your own weighted ball, which is basically just cheating, but for some reason it's allowed. Is it because you get used to it? When I was younger, I used to play a lot of sports, but it's mainly basketball and soccer in US terms. In MY terms, soccer is called football, lamao. Because you use your foot. It's because you have to curve the ball a certain way to maximize your score. Yeah, I've read about that, actually. It's on the front pin, between the front pin and the side pin, the second row side pin. I think that's the best spot, sweet spot. I don't know who the fuck came up with soccer. I don't know. But weirdly enough, Japanese also call it soccer. In Japanese accent, it's something like saka or something. Sounds like sucker, but it's actually soccer. Oh shit. Oh, I found a crush nut. Okay. This place is actually uncharted territory. Never been here before. Is anime cosplay shit popular there? You mean in Malaysia? I think it's more popular recently. Maybe in these few years. The girls dressed like anime whores all the time, or is it illegal? I think it's because there are more and more conventions in Malaysia. I wouldn't say the girls dress like cosplayers all the time, but there's definitely a lot more cosplayer now than like 10 years back. And yeah, Malaysia is pretty strict with dress code, but I think it's fine if you dress decently, except for if you're doing government stuff like getting your ID or license. Then you have to wear like long pants and I think collared shirt. It's pretty annoying. Try to not go to those. I try to not do anything related to the government because you have to dress. Oh yeah, and you have to like wear. I'm not sure if slippers work. In case you didn't know, Malaysians. Many Malaysians like to wear just slippers out. We don't really wear like full shoes, fully armored shoes. Like for example, even when I go to the dentist, I just wear slippers. Wear slippers everywhere I go. I usually wear slippers now. Oh. I don't know. I mean, from all the media that I've seen, I feel like US people likes to wear like full shoes. Fully clothed shoes. They even wear it in their houses. That's what I know. But maybe not all. I did see some US people also have those no shoe houses. Most people wear shoes. Yeah, a lot of people wear shoes inside yellow. We always take our shoes off at the door. Yeah, for Malaysia, it's rarely we have shoes in houses. It's really rare. I've been to some rich ass people's house and you don't have to take off your shoes because I think they have like I think they also have butler. They have butlers and they have maids, so they don't give a shit. Like they wear shoes in their house and shit. It's kind of crazy. Do you have carpet in your place or is it just like wood floor? In most cases, like typical Malaysian house, it's usually mosaic, right? Or tile. Mosaic tiles. What's that? Tiled, T-I-L-E-D, tiled floor. Is my pronunciation suck? Okay, so the most basic ones are tiled mosaic towels. How do you pronounce M-O-S-A-I-C? Mosaic? Mosaic or tiled. And if it's not those, then it is just pure cement floor. That is like the kind of like a tier 1 is mosaic. What? Mosaic? Tier 1 is like mosaic and tiled. Tier 2 is like cement floor, I guess. Or maybe floor, wooden floor. But the wooden floor is also like wooden planks. No, it's like a carpet you just slap onto the floor. So beneath the wood, it's just cement. And tier 2 is also like carpet flooring. And then tier 3 is like probably like dirt floor, maybe. I don't know. Never seen dirt floor. I'm gonna live in an apartment. I live on a landed property. It's not an apartment. But apartments also have cement floor. Usually it's tiled. Or mosaic. Mosaic. I'm so used to saying mosaic. Mosaic. So you live in a single family house? Guess you can kind of say that. But it's rented. In case I'm not clear enough, apartments does have cement flooring, and it's usually tiled with it's either wooden or mosaic. Jesus. I see something that you say that. What doesn't that mean I'm rich or something? Actually, no, because this I'm living in like not this big city, and I'm renting the house. So the rent is, I would say, it's pretty cheap for a house this big. And to be honest, I think it's a little too big for 2 people to stay. I'm staying with my dad. Almost everyone live in apartments in Asia. Actually, not really. Unless you're talking about Singapore, because Singapore is they have like limited land, so most of it is high-rise buildings. But Malaysia is kind of, I guess you can say, it's kind of big compared to Singapore. So we actually have quite a lot of landed properties. I would say my house rent might be cheaper than a lot of those condominiums or apartments. I don't know if condominiums and apartments is the same thing from what you understand. You're out of ways from the city. Actually, I would say I'm still in the city, but it's like a very secluded area. So I still get access to the city, but like not a lot of people want to stay here because it's kind of not where the offices are, not near schools, not near universities. So it's cheaper. And the house is pretty old, so you know, there's water leakage and other problems. I figure you lived close to the city since it seems like you have a lot of carry out nearby. Oh, there's a lot of food near, like, everywhere in KL. KL is the state, kind of. It's a state. You have to mow the lawn. I'm trying to answer your questions one by one. You have to mow the lawn, etc. There's no lawn to be mowed. The outside is also tiled. The compound area is also tiled. So you can actually use like water to power wash the compound. You tile your entire lawn. It's not me doing that. It was already tiled when I move it. Like more than 10 years ago. Condo and apartment are basically same shit. Do you live near any water? You mean like river? If it's river, I don't know. But it's definitely not near seas. And if you just mean like a big body of water, there's like a shit. What do you call that? You know, the place where they clean the sewage system, like they filter off shit and whatever, and then they process the water. There's like a shit waste sewage plant. Is that what it's called? They clean the water basically. It's not inside the shit plant, it's nearby. There's one nearby. Sounds crazy. I guess it was just dirt. I think it might be cement floor under the tiles. You know, outside the compound. Oh, my last simple key. I can't believe I made progress while answering all those questions. I'm pretty proud of myself. Wow. I feel like I don't even know where I'm going all the time, but I made progress. Progress. Oh, fucking hell. It's so far away. Progress. Why does the word progress have two kinds of pronunciation to differentiate the stupid noun and verb? It's fucking bitch. Progress and progress. There are so many words that do that. It's so fucked up. I'm going deep dots. English is a bastard language. Sometimes I feel like if I were to teach people English, I don't even know how to explain like the rules. And then you cannot just say, oh, you just memorize it. Then it's too difficult, right? You need to come up with like a formula or something. Fucking hell. Like those words, rough, tough, and then some dough, through. Everything ends with O-U-G-H. What the fuck? There are ways to describe that shit. It's just super annoying. I don't think all of them has like a way to explain. Maybe there are some, but not all. It's also the same for Japanese. Or Japanese. I don't even know what's the correct. When I was learning Japanese, I think it's Japanese. Excuse me, I thought you meant like grammar. No, not grammar, like literally the pronunciation. You say Japanese, Japanese. I don't know. I mean, Japanese, whatever. Basically, the JP language. I used to learn like when I was younger. They also have the same problem. Like you don't know what's after a certain word. And then when you ask the native speaker, they say, oh, you just have to speak more and then you'll know. What the fuck?
Jurassic Park, man. JP language. What did I get? Oh, I think it's this one. I used to want to be a teacher. But then I think I would get so frustrated. I also have the conscience. I don't know if that's the correct word that I should use, but I feel like if I teach someone something that I'm not sure of, I feel like I'm fucking up like other people's lives. And I don't really want to take the blame or, you know, responsibility. But then again, now that I think about it, I feel like other people don't really care. Look at all the children. Teacher sounds like a shit job. I like to... The reason why I wanted to teach is not because I like to teach, but I like to see growth in anyone, including children. Like they grow from not knowing anything to knowing something. It feels like a very special thing to experience. It's like, you know, when you play games. I can only talk in games analogically. It's like when you play games, then you see your character growing, getting from weak to stronger. And then eventually it'll surpass your expectations. And then you get emotional because they finally grow up and not be a bitch. This area sounds like very loud. I feel like I'm yelling. Cleaned slate. Let me drink some water. What does this do? Temporarily superheats the needle's blade, imbuing each slash with flame. This seems pretty strong. But I think I'm not cut off for like being a teacher. I think my voice doesn't even have the ouch. my voice doesn't have what it takes. Probably like 10 minutes in and then my voice is gone. On the other side of this map. So this is done. Oh, and I didn't go through here yet. Damn. Another uncharted territory. Oh, thought it died. I guess part of the reason why why I thought of being a teacher was because I used to tutor what's the opposite of seniors? Oh, juniors. I used to wait, I need a bit of focus here. I used to tutor my juniors back in high school. Nice. Feels good to teach something that you know to someone and they learn the thing. Oh, but that is so far away. That is very, very far away. What? What? Huh? Oh, since I'm here, have I finished buying everything? Yes. Then I'll mark this place. Excuse me. I wonder why I didn't go down here. Or maybe I did. Oh, it's locked. Okay. Wow. This guy is crazy. Holy shit. Is it coming all the way up? No. Oh no, wrong way. Ouch. It's two crazy ass bitches. Holy fuck, Michael Bay. Reset, reset. Where's this? Never been here before. This looks like a fucking boss fight. It's just an ambush. What's this? I'm almost dead. Holy shit. Oof. Oh my god, again too? Oh, fuck. I forgot they explode after they die. Found another dog. That is new. Oh, greedy ass. What the fuck? It ran away. It ran away and it didn't come back. Sounds like someone's Shortcut. Wow, this bridge takes so long. Oh, fake bench. Friend. Bucket overflowing with smoldering flintstone. Weird. Play a song to the Flintstone. Talking about Flintstone, remember watching a cartoon? Something about a Flintstone. Let me remember the song. Something like four brother signs. Tried to jump up the hill, but I couldn't. This sucks. There's no bench. There's no nearer bench. Wow, this sucks. I have to go towards that long ass bridge again. Is it here? Yeah. How long have I been streaming? It's only been 2.5 hours. But I might need to stop earlier today. Oh, maybe I should go up first. Aha! It's a shortcut. It's a far shorter shortcut. Gotta fight the four brothers. Whoa. You cannot pogo on them because they have helmets. Okay, I killed one. I'm assuming there are 4. Two more? Nope. Four brothers is not the actual 4, it's just the front 4. The before 4. The 4 from before. It's a sauna. I've never been in a sauna room. Weird. Oh, I thought it was a one-way. I was gonna say I've never been in a sauna room, but I can imagine what it feels like based on sitting in my own room. Sometimes when it's hot, I would assume that my room is like a sauna room. Whoa. Fire spikes. So it's just kind of passive heat. Steam room is hot as fuck instantly. Wow. What do you mean by passive heat? I thought sauna... Isn't sauna and steam room the same thing? The sauna room that I know, people... I think they put water on those hot rocks for the steam to come out. Isn't it the same? There's usually like a fire or whatever in the corner. So like the room is hot, but there's not a ton of steam. Yeah, you can dump water on the rocks to make steam, but it's not like a steam room. I thought dumping water into the rock is just making it steam. And when there's steam in the room, isn't it a steam room? What the fuck? In a steam room, there's a fuckload of steam, and that's the entire heat source. The entire room fills with steam, so you can barely see, and it's constant. You don't have to dump water on rocks. Do you use like steam your clothes inside? In sauna, the steam dissipates pretty fast, so it's much dry heat overall. Usually you just wear a swimming suit. Yeah, but do you steam your clothes to make it like iron out. Nah. Only been in like 2 steam rooms. Never iron or steam clothes. It's actually not a joke. I mean, it's actually a joke, despite me asking it very seriously. Oh my god. There's nowhere to stand. I wear white t-shirt 99% of the time, Lamau. You know, some people iron t-shirts. I've known people that do that. I saw some guy with white t-shirts hung in their closet on the stream. Yeah, it's... I think it's really common. It's less rare than we think it is. At first I thought that's weird, but apparently a lot of people do that. Like an undershirt, basically. I don't think I would want to go into sauna rooms or steam rooms because the idea of how water works makes me feel like it's disgusting. You know how sweat evaporates and then, you know, it's in the air and then everyone is breathing your ball sack sweat. I don't like the idea of that. Who the fuck hangs up t-shirts, Lamau? I've seen like multiple people, like I've been to friends' house and some of their parents do that. Like the mother does that for my friend. That's true. In sauna and steam room the air is saturated, your sweat can't evaporate. Saturated. Why wouldn't you? Your sweat can just merge with the moisture from the air, isn't it? No matter how saturated it is, if your sweat is able to come in contact with the atmosphere, water, mist, or in this case steam, then isn't it like a confirm? What the fuck? Confirmed nutsack sweat. The sweat just drips off into the drain. The reason why your sweat drips off is because you also get water from the steam. So basically, if the steam water can merge with your sweat, then your sweat can also merge with the steam. The air can't hold any more water vapor, so your sweat will just drip off, not evaporate. Your sweat cannot merge with the steam, Lamau. Well, all these things still doesn't prevent me from going into that room. How are you? How do you even make sure it is 100% humidity? It's like I feel like it's impossible. How do you make it 100%? I feel like even in perfect conditions, like in a experiment control room, I don't think it's possible to like 100% it. What's grosser is swimming in pools? Yeah, I don't swim in pools. I mean, to be honest, the sea is almost as gross as the swimming pool, so... But I didn't swim for a long time. It's easy? I don't know. I mean... even... like, all this convincing still doesn't help me into going into a steam room. All I have to do is actually the amount of vapor the air can hold. That happens fast when you're in a steam room. It says relative humidity. If you might want to Google what that means. I don't know what that means though. But since you are into that subject, maybe you might want to Google that also. That's what I'm trying to say. A steam room is cooler. Steam room. Typically maintains 95, so they're functionally what 95%? 95% to 100% humidity, so they are functionally at 100% most of the time. I like that sentence. Next time I can tell people I success at 95% to 100% of all the time. Ability to evaporate sweat is basically 0 at 95% humid. I don't know. I mean, you can keep giving me facts and I would still not want to go into a steam room. So I sweat so much when it's humid. I definitely know you sweat when it's humid because Malaysia is actually quite a humid place. I don't know what's this. Ornate plant. I want to mark this place. Once I've been in Word just like me and my friend. I've never been in a bigger one or in a steam room with random people. Yeah, but I mean... how... no matter how many people is currently in that room, you don't know how many people was in that room. You know? And since I'm assuming that it's still gross, that means the grossness cannot go out from the steam room, right? If I personally do not accept the fact that, you know, you cannot evaporate sweat, and I think it's gross, assuming that direction that I'm going, I would also assume that, you know, there's nowhere the grossness has nowhere to escape, right? And that's why no matter how much facts you're like putting out, it still doesn't convince me. They clean the rooms, but how often? And how do they clean the room? Like, how clean is the room? Just power wash? Are you sure they do power wash? I don't think they even power wash it daily, to be honest. And imagine some people don't like to wear like swimming suits. You know, they just go in bare balls. No, wait, daily, maybe weekly. Yeah, that's the point. You know, bare balls. You're sitting on other people's balls. Who knows? Mosaic tiles. They're all tile usually, isn't it? I thought it's usually like wooden floor. Peanut butter grossest thing you can get parasites and warts and shit. Yeah, I've actually seen people getting warts from walking barefoot. But it's so crazy because when I was very young, I walked barefoot all the time. I even play football in your terms soccer barefoot, and it was like mud field and grass fields. Steam room usually tile because the wood would rot instantly. Oh, because it's very humid. I think I'll stop the game here, but I'll probably talk a bit more. I don't know where to go next, and I think I couldn't figure it out now. Zan's ready to order fried chicken. I think I just ate fried chicken like 2 days ago. What's that? Oh, that's a chicken. Do you get KFC? You know what? I fucking hate when people talk about KFC, because in my opinion, KFC is like the bottom tier of fried chicken. I hate KFC low. Well, good for you. Because I'm gonna get so pissed. KFC is like the bottom tier wherever I am. I don't even know if other states have better KFC. And I get so annoyed when like those Chinese tourists or some Western tourists, when they come here, they say, "Oh, the KFC is so tasty." What the fuck? Do they have not eaten like normal fried chicken? The KFC here is like way bottom tier. I don't know if it's better there. I think McDonald's is better there than here. Okay, from what I eat, I usually eat McDonald's fried chicken. But there is a problem with that. Usually a few months, they have like a cycle. A few months, they would have like a period of time where the chicken is like, it goes to the KFC level of fried chicken. So, and that period comes like every few months, and it lasts for also a few months. So when the level goes down to the KFC level, I usually either don't eat fried chicken or I eat from other chains. I guess some people just like salty old chicken with too much shitty baiting. The KFC in my country, first of all, it is the chicken are smaller in pieces. Second of all, the skin, the bread, the flour is not crispy. Like, it's soggy. Third, the taste, the original one is very salty, and the spicy one is not spicy. So that's why KFC is bottom tier, and they usually fuck up your order. It doesn't matter if you dine in or take away or even order delivery, they will like always find a way to fuck up your order. The burgers in KFC also doesn't taste good. So yeah, KFC sucks. McDonald's doesn't even have fried chicken here. The fried chicken in McDonald's, in at least in my usual spot, is almost top tier. Very spicy, very crunchy flour, the breading or whatever they call it, and even the breast meat, chicken breast, is not like, it's juicy, it's not dry. Sometimes when it goes to the KFC tier, it's dry as fuck, and it's like refried multiple times. They do have fried chicken sandwiches, but it's fake bullshit, so it's not chicken meat. It's chicken, but it's like frozen fried chicken patty, like KFC lol. So it's like those ground chicken, frozen ground chicken patty. I don't like to eat those. KFC has fried chicken sandwiches there, right? Yeah. I think they have two kinds. I'm not sure about KFC because I don't really eat them anymore. I didn't eat KFC for more than 5 years. Maybe 7. But most of the chains here have like chicken sandwiches. Even though it says chicken sandwich, it's more like a burger. Sometimes it's not brown, but still gross. The mac chicken is brown, but the mac crispy is supposed to be full pieces of meat. I think it's just small pieces glued together. Ah. So far, I've never eaten like a mac chicken. No, not mac chicken. It's mac crispy, crispy chicken mac crispy or something. It's a full piece of chicken thigh. You can tell it's not breaded there, it's just kind of that way frozen, so it's not really something. I think they are just like grounded and mixed with flour. It's maybe fried chicken product at best, like chicken nuggets. They put in. Oh, do you know there are actually, you know how some people make meatballs and nuggets from bones and skin, like no meat at all. They just keep grinding it until it's not bone nugget. Let's say they make it from chicken bones, they call it chicken nuggets. They grind it so fine until you don't even know it's bones. It's really like it became a paste. And then they just add some like flour and then they bread it. It's true. If you cook chicken bones long enough, they become soft enough to just bite and chew. Yeah. But for the nuggets and the meatballs that I was talking about, they just grind it from raw. I've seen they make beef meatballs. Have you had them? No, I've not. Bone chicken nuggets sounds like it wouldn't be very tasty. The thing is that you wouldn't know because maybe McNuggets are made that way too. You know, chicken bones and chicken skin, and then they just blend all the things together. It's not just bone. It's basically scraps, but mostly bone. The bones are like maybe more than half. You eat tendon? You mean chicken tendon? Yeah, I eat beef tendon too. I eat all the tendons I can eat, basically. I'm Chinese. I eat almost anything. Like you know, liver. They always want to add beef tendons and weird meatballs. Yeah, the beef tendon meatballs is it's usually more chewy. I never eat tendon or liver. Maybe they ground it up. Maybe they ground it up and made it into meatballs. The beef tendon balls are those that they don't grind and then they put like smaller pieces in. Those that are ground up real fine, you wouldn't know what it was. Maybe the beef meatball doesn't even have beef inside. Tendon might be okay if it's grilled on a fire. Usually tendon is stewed. The reason being is because if you don't cook it long enough, it's usually too chewy to eat. That's why you stew it and, you know, cook for long hours. And then it's sometimes if you cook for too long, it will turn into like slime because it's too soft. It's just boiled or whatever, it's just chewy and tasteless and gross. Yeah. If it's usually those chewy kinds, they usually pair it like they cut into smaller, thinner slices. You can pair it with maybe some sauce. So for example, like chicken tendons from the chicken feet, they can make it into like a sour salad in Thailand, I think. Maybe the ones I've had weren't cooked properly. It might also be because, you know, you're not used to eating those. Sometimes it's not about the food, sometimes it's about You're not exposed to those food. You know, it's like it's like, you know how some countries people eat those fertilized chicken eggs that are not born out? So it's like half egg, half. It's called balut. I don't think I can accept that because I've never eaten that before. Tried to eat chicken feet once at a dim sum restaurant. That shit is disgusting. Yeah, that's my point. It's because you don't really eat that thing. So when you eat it for the first time, you have to decide whether if you want to continue eating it or not. It's just like cartilage. What's the point of now? I'm not sure because there are two kinds of chicken feet in terms of texture. One is the kind where they cook it until it's real soft so that the bones don't stay intact. And the cartilage are really like soft. So you're eating like the skin and a little bit of flesh and the cartilage. And then there's another kind of chicken feet where they just cooked it for a while, and then it's like you have to chew the cartilage like real hard. I don't like that kind. The bones stay intact and all I could do was slurp off some. Yeah, so this is the kind that I don't like to eat. You're basically like chewing off the skin, right? It's just the skin, and then the cartilage are like you cannot get it out. That's the kind that I don't like. I like those that they slow cooked it, and then you can eat the whole thing, except for the bones, obviously. But all the cartilage can come out, and you can eat all the cartilage. That's the better version. And then the Thailand version one is usually they remove the bones and they cook it quickly so that it's chewy, but you can chew the whole thing because they already removed the bones. So it's like it's a crunchy texture instead of soft. Those are the two better ones, and the other textures are just bad. Case closed. Fuck. But I seldom eat chicken feet. It's really hard to find tasty chicken feet outside. I only had them basically once each, and it was bad experience. You know, maybe you need to just find a good place, or maybe you should try cooking your own since you say you want to try. Tendon, I think there's only one way. It's just slow cook. Yeah, I mean, that's what you just said. That's why I say, yeah, maybe you should just try cooking instead of trying to find a shop, a store. Because I suggested you to find a store first, and then I realized you said, oh, you want to try cooking. Then I think it's better to try cooking it instead of finding a store, because it's really hard to find. Even in Malaysia, not all stores have like decent chicken feet. I don't have Chinese food here. I live in nowhere. Yeah, but doesn't matter. I mean, there's Chinese food all around in my area, but not all the chicken feet are good. What's the time now? It's 5:30. I can maybe find some when I go to a city 2 hours away. Just cook your own. Just follow a recipe and cook your own. You're probably better off doing that. The most I think the most common way to cook chicken feet for Chinese is to stew it with mushrooms. Don't know if I can even buy chicken feet and tendons anywhere except maybe from a farmer. But because the chicken feet is usually being thrown away, maybe you can just go to like those market, wet market. I don't even know if you have wet market. Just go to those like chicken stalls and ask for free. There's no wet market here. Maybe go to a supermarket and go inside. Like talk to an employee and say, hey, give me all your chicken feet. Does it matter what kind of tendon or just whatever? For tendon, it's usual. I usually eat pork. No, not pork. Beef tendon. I'm not sure if there are different kinds of tendons. I mean, in terms of beef tendon. But it's either pork or beef. If there are multiple different tendons for beef, then I'm not sure what to pick. Yeah, except the animal, right? I would say it's either beef tendon or pork tendon, because chicken is really small, so the tendons are like limited. I'm sure there are different sizes. Pretty sure you can just cut it into smaller sizes, so I think it's fine. Just either go beef or pork, but I think it's easier for you to get a beef tendon than a pork tendon. For beef tendon, usually it's also stew, and you stew it with beef, like maybe beef brisket or beef cubes, topside cubes, because they're cheap. And stewing them for long hours, they'll turn less chewy. If you're rich, then you can just do some beef steaks, like the prime cuts. But stewing, usually you do it with those like topside cuts because they're cheap and they don't taste great when you grill them or make it into steaks. So basically, stew with, you can put bell peppers, you can put like carrots, potatoes, and then just all in one, and put some herbs in and just cook it for 6-7 hours. Make sure you stir it from time to time, or else it'll go burn. Some herbs. Just throw in some reptiles? Nah. Just the H is silent. Herbs. I'm British. A ball of water. You know, part of the reason why you think that I'm not like a English as a first language person is because our English is a mix of US and England English, British English. Because we were colonized by England before, but most of our media is from the US. So when we were younger, all the English are like mixed up. And then we also have our own local English, like broken English. We usually call it broken English back in the days. So it's like all mixed up. It's like armor, you know, armor. We spell it with U, and glamorous, all with U. GLAMOU. In school, you study Chinese and English? Yes. I go to Chinese school. You spell color? Yes. But now it is mixed up because I used to do coding, and in coding, you use the color without U. So sometimes I spell with U and sometimes I spell without U. That's something that I have to deal with. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. Color, armor. British can't even speak English anymore. I guess most of the main, the I don't know, they're all brain damage. Have you ever heard a Brit try to talk? Actually, no. I feel like recently I've been watching a lot of Chinese things, so it's mostly in Chinese. My TikTok is like mostly Chinese, and then there are like girls dancing, you know. I watch too much of those too, so that they keep recommending that to me. Thirst traps. Oi, broth, what you doing round here? Ain't it? Man's proper starving? Need me a kebab and a can of a Red Bull. What? What's tea, British man? I'd like to do accents, but I don't really know how to do them well. Tea means like talking? Wow, okay. That was unexpected. I was expecting something like transsexual or something else. It means he's the one that said it, lol. Wow. I'm too old for slangs, I think. Internet slangs. You know, I think a few months back, I finally knew what's the acronym PAWG for. I never knew what it meant until like 2 or 3 months ago. And funnily enough, it was from someone else's YouTube. Like a guy's YouTube. It's not even from a girl. It's fucking crazy. I think I'm stopping here. It's getting late. That T person shorthand comes from early internet image board. What? Mid 2000s? The T stands for tip or type. Wow, I've never seen that before. Maybe it's too old. Should have quitted the game. I like this background more. Time for a quick half hour of Dying Simulator. I don't think I'll be playing that. First of all, not playing that on stream. Second of all, I think it takes more like half an hour to queue to get into a server. And recently, the only server left were Chinese servers. I'm not sure why. Every time I go in, it's just Chinese servers left. And the funny thing is that there are non-Chinese speakers that go in and demanded other people to speak in English. And for some reason, I automatically assume that that guy is a US citizen. I think I'm getting racist. I'm not sure. What is the game called? I think it's called Hell Let Loose. The only servers left near me are Chinese servers. Like below 100 ping. Everything that's over 100, I don't think I can play them. They want $50 for that crap on Steam. Yeah, it's very expensive. I got it for free in Epic Game Store. Don't worry, you were always racist, Lamau. I think I am racist for the funny reason. It's like $20 on Epic now. I claimed it for free. Mine was a free copy. I wouldn't pay for the game. For sure. That game? No. Never gonna pay for it. I wouldn't pay for any game. Well, games are like my only hobby left, so I guess I don't really mind spending on them. I'll have to check Epic to see if I claimed it. I doubt it. Epic has free games every Thursday. How long ago was it? Wow. I think maybe a year. Just based on my library. Hell Let Loose is... Wait, let me see what page it is. Is it on? Because it is... Huh? Oh, no filter. Because I sorted by recently purchased. Purchase. It is at the 48th game. So I'm assuming, let's say 2 games per week. It's like 24 weeks ago. Half a year, maybe. Purchase. Maybe half a year. That's not too long. It might be longer because there are a lot of repeats, so maybe it's longer than half a year. Probably saw it and intentionally didn't claim it. I try to claim everything even though I don't play them, because You know, maybe one day I'll want to play them. Or maybe I can give it to my kids that will never exist. LMFAO. Who knows? But yeah, that is I don't think that's a game worthy to stream. First of all, you gotta like listen to footsteps, and then you cannot get distracted. Your kids have 10,000 shitty games literally no one wants to play ever. Yes, that's my legacy. It's pretty much my favorite game to watch on Twitch. Adopt that. Name me another streamer that streams that game. Let's see how long you take to look for it. Start looking for it. Name another streamer I watch. What the? Skibby? Don't you watch Skibby? I only watch like one other guy. Flash is no longer with us. Do you still remember like the first time I came back to streaming and then there's a new person followed me? That guy literally followed me and then literally stopped talking. It's just like three chats and then gone. Follow, gone. I don't even know if that guy unfollowed me. Skibby usually streams while I'm asleep. Maybe you should try sleeping at other times. I think a lot of people just cruise around and watch different shit. I understand that, but I don't understand like he put in the effort to kind of introduce himself and click the follow button. You know, if you cruise around and watch people, you just like, you know, you click in and then you just watch maybe 2 minutes. Oh, this guy sucks, and then you just go next. Maybe he died of COVID-19, not COVID. Sometimes when I stream, I really think about why do people just follow and then they just disappear? Like they came in, they click the follow button, and then maybe they say something like maybe something funny or whatever. And then when you respond to them, they are gone. They're just gone. Maybe they only like you when you play a specific game. No, I mean, I don't mean like they watch you for one session. They literally just come in and follow and then say like one sentence and then they just leave. That's kind of how I am. I follow a lot of people, but I only go in a lot of streams when they stream a game at night. I understand that. That I would understand, but you know, the example that I was talking about, they just come in, they say, "Oh, you shouldn't do that," or you know, maybe I was struggling, and then they gave an advice, and then I can understand if they leave from that moment, but they took the time to actually click the follow button. What's the logic to that? I think I follow like 800 people or something. Really? So you just follow anyone? I don't follow unless I really want to see it again. Weird. Even now, I only have 15 online. Even on Friday night, sometimes it's only like 6 online now. Random people in retro. So, oh, okay. That makes sense then. I mean, if there are people that just follow for nothing, then I get it. But it feels kind of weird because, you know, the follow button is kind of far from... Like, you have to put in effort to go to the follow button, isn't it? Well, from my understanding, it's like, if I don't give a shit about this guy, why do I press the follow button? The effort is turning off notification after following. Yeah, that's even more effort to be put in. So I don't understand. Don't understand the logic behind that. Why is my... What? I just saw that my stream has some tag. Drops enable. The fuck? Lol, yeah. It's kind of crazy. Oh, September. You probably added it since you're playing new game. No, I think it was... I think I added it when I was playing Path of Exile. I think it was manually added by me, and I forgot to remove it. But it's fine. Anyway, Path of Exile dropped, man. Path of Exile 2 is... I think I don't like to play ARPGs anymore. I don't like to play Diablo, PoE. I grew out of them. Damn. At first I thought I was gonna talk until like 5:15, and then now it's already 6. I'm pretty impressed that you typed for so long, because to be honest, I really don't like typing. Like, I really don't like to text my friends or whatever. I'm pretty fast typer. Me too, but I just don't like to do it. I prefer talking, you know, and then I can just stall, like pretend I'm saying something really important, but you don't know what's next, because you cannot read what I'm gonna say at the end. So I can say like something really important and sounds very interesting, but actually it's all just time filler and time wasting piece of shit. Pieces of shit. You gotta use the plural form. I think that's why I like typing more. Why? My friend calls me and I'm like, fuck you, text me. You guys should go into like a video call, then you can just type and while he's talking. Once I get on call, the idiot wants me to ham and haw and this time. Video call about. Every time when someone texts me, I would say, bitch, just use Discord and voice call me. I'm the exact opposite of what you are. I never did any video call except for Word. Yeah, not video call, but voice call. Make it video call and then you write on a piece of paper instead of typing. That's gonna take more time. Make them annoyed. I like to annoy people, but I'm really pissed off when people annoy me. think I'm stopping here. I'm gonna continue. I don't even know if I want to stream tomorrow. I feel like I've been sleeping really late lately, and I'm really like tired all the time. Hopefully I can stream tomorrow. I don't even know if I can finish the game. I kind of want to finish this game as as quickly as possible because it's starting to like drag. I'm tired a lot. I need to exercise more. I guess it's because I never exercised. That's why I'm tired all the time. Fucking fat. I remember going out with my friend and then I was like fucking tired. I want to go back. Your body is like, well, I guess it's time to die. I think like I'm at the verge, not the verge. Kind of like those polar bears going into hibernation where the body is like it's not gonna work anymore. Just gotta lie down and until you die. Just lie down there. Polar bears, yeah. It's like when they're trying to go into hibernation. I don't think polar bears hibernate. They don't? I thought they do. What the fuck? Okay, one last fact check. Polar bears hibernation facts. Do not hibernate like other bear species. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm impressed that some of this knowledge that I've learned are totally wrong. Adult polar bears do not hibernate in the same way as well. They remain active. They just sit in their den like losers, lol. Well, I guess it's pretty similar to what I do. Polar bears don't really live near many caves or anything they could use. I thought it's mostly because they have to keep the body temperature up. That's why they have to move, I thought. But maybe because of the surroundings. Okay. That's it for today. I'm pretty sure you heard that electric swatting. Night Lamar? Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. And good night. It's actually evening here. I'm pretty sure the mic picked up, but maybe you couldn't hear it. But yeah. 3 a.m. here. Go sleep, man. It's time to say goodbye. See ya. GG's.